I'm about to apply for the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited card. I'll take you through the process. You're going to watch me apply for it right here on my laptop, and hopefully we get approved. A few reasons why I'm applying for this card. Of course, the sign-up bonus is the first thing I look at. It is the major determining factor when it comes to which credit card I should apply for. As of recording this video, there is the public offer of $900 cash back when you spend $6,000 in the first 3 months. By the time I actually post this video, that offer would have already expired, but that's not the offer I'm going for. I'm going with one that is $750 cash back if you spend $6,000 in the first 3 months. One of the big reasons why I'm doing this, I'll explain a little bit later. The next thing I'm looking at when applying for this card, it is a business card. This is extremely helpful for me. I am not trying to go over 524 at the current moment with Chase, and so this business card, since it does not count against me, it's only the personal cards that count against this status with Chase. If you have 5 personal cards opened in the past 24 months, then you will be locked out of all of their cards. So business cards, great way to go about it. And this card has no annual fee. This is perfect for me. You can keep the card open as long as you want without it penalizing you with that hefty annual fee. Sometimes $99, sometimes a lot more than that. It's always great to have a no annual fee card. This actually is going to be my wife's card, not my own. She just started a freelancing business and she expects to make some money from that, and so we can apply for a business card for her. She's just sitting right over there, but I'm filming this video, I'm on the screen, I should be the one actually at the computer, but of course she really wants me to go for it. Having a spouse that wants to play this credit card game with you is a massive game changer. That is just because I can actually refer her to this card because I have one myself. So the reason why we're not going for the $900 of cash back for the public offer, we're actually going for the $750 one is because there is a referral bonus right now of 40,000 ultimate rewards points that I can get, and she can get the 75,000 ultimate rewards points. That's what the $750 of cash back converts to when you send it out to the Chase Sapphire preferred card that we also have. If you do some quick math, the 40,000 points that I will get for referring her and the 75,000 points that she'll get for hitting the sign-up bonus, that's 115,000 points. And if you have made the decision that you are signing up for this card as well, my referral link is down below if you want to use it. Everything that I make from referral bonuses will go back into this YouTube channel, so the more money I make on YouTube, the better content I can put out. So here we go into the application process. I sent my wife an email with my referral link, so I'm gonna go click on that right now. And we go to the Chase website, referyourchasecard.com. It's going to have my personalized referral link in the URL, and we're going to have a look at all of these credit cards. There's 4 Chase Inc. cards that you can apply for in this screen. There's one with a $195 annual fee. There's 2 with no annual fees, and there's also one with a $95 annual fee. I'd say all 4 of these cards are pretty solid, but my favorite right now is the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited. It's gonna be the card that's right here in the middle. Unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase. Other cards like the Inc. Cash will have better rewards in certain categories, but this one is a very simple business card to start out with. Like I mentioned, you can see here that the new card member offer is $750 of cash back that converts into ultimate rewards points. As we keep scrolling down, we see the earning rewards, 1.5% cash back on every purchase. The Inc. Cash, like I mentioned, has 2% cash back in certain categories like gas stations and restaurants, but it has 1% cash back in all their categories. The pricing structure for this, no annual fee. The foreign transaction fee though is 3%, but we won't be using this outside of the United States, so don't have to worry about that. There is something interesting here, the 0% intro APR on purchases for the first 12 months. She's not planning on carrying a balance on this card, and so we don't really have to worry about that, but it is interesting to note that. It does say that you can redeem for cash back whenever you want, but if we are planning on traveling, it'll be nice to use those Chase Ultimate Rewards points to get a better redemption value. And that's everything on this screen, so I'm gonna click Apply Now. Here we are on the application screen. I'm just the one filming this video, but she is the one applying for this. Right here, you can tell that it's a business application. You can see the authorizing officer title right here. You can click member, owner, partner, president, treasurer, vice president, so you have all those options. Then from there, it looks like a pretty standard application, at least for this part. You scroll down, put in all your personal information. And down here, you get to have the business info. You get to put in the business structure, the legal name. You get to put the name that you want on the card. You can also put in an EIN number if you have that for the business. Right now, she hasn't had one set up yet, and so it's just going to be a sole proprietorship, and it's going to just be her social security number. There's going to be other business questions here as you keep scrolling down, and then of course there's the pricing information if you want to take a look at that before you hit submit. One of the things that I always look at is that foreign transaction fee of 3%, and also the annual membership fee, which there is none. And down here at the bottom, there is a list of certifications. It's a longer list than on personal cards. I recently just applied for the IHG Premier card, and I think it only listed like 5 of these, and there are 11 for this business card. Something that you should absolutely note, that number 1 here, this is a business account which shall be used only for business purposes and not personal, family, or household purposes. So if you're thinking about applying for this yourself, make sure you take that into account. I'm gonna go ahead and fill all of this in, and then I'll get back to you. A couple more things here in the business section. I do wanna note that it says number of employees. It says enter 0 if you're the only employee, which she is. And then we go down here, the business established date, you're gonna wanna put that in. The annual business revenue, what you expect to make, at least in her case, since like she just recently started, and so it's going to be what we expect her to make in these upcoming 12 months. There is a business category field here where you're gonna have to choose the best one that fits for you. And then once that's completed, you have the business type, and then you have a business subtype. I have filled out the whole application. I just went through and double checked everything was correct, and we're getting close to submitting. Just another thing I wanted to mention, it says, would you like to add any employee cards? The answer is no, because there's no other employees. But if she did have other employees, then that is something that she could do. And man, we're scrolling down, we're getting close to the submit button. You just have to make sure to read all the information at the bottom. Sometimes there's some really good information in there that you don't want to miss. Even though she filled out the whole application herself and it is her card, I'm still going to be benefiting a little bit from it since we are married. And so I'm just like, I'm getting really nervous. She's not too nervous about it. I just asked her. She's totally fine. But she's going to come submit it, and then we will see what happens. Okay, we're pressing submit. We are going to see the results in a little bit. It just has to load up. Man, I'm always nervous when it comes to applying for credit cards, but I mean, you know, even if it's not my own, it's still gonna benefit me because it's gonna help our family, but we're just gonna see what happens. And in this case, it doesn't look like it's going to be approved right away. It's going to be in review. And so that means that we don't get the card immediately. It looks like we're gonna have to call the reconsideration line at Chase, which I have already done. I actually had to do it with the last card that I applied for, and I ended up getting approved for it. So my wife is going to have to get on the phone with Chase, and we're gonna have to talk about it, and hopefully that means that we get approved at some point in the future. One phone call later, and she was approved for the card. And if she does get approved, I'll do an unboxing video here on this channel. If you wanna check out the last credit card that I applied for, I'll put it up on the screen right there for you to click on. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also make sure to remember that I have the referral link down below if you want to apply for this card. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.